YouTube, what's happening? It is Sunday, November 10th, and there's only 3 NHL games, but we're still going to make a video. We're still going to talk about it because guess what? There's hockey people out here that only watch hockey, and I want to make sure I get you the video that you want. So that's what I'm here for, trying to make sure I cover all the bases. So, and there's 3 games. We might find some good value out here. So just because it's a different sport and only has 3 games doesn't mean there's no value. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that first game right now. All right, so the first game we're going to jump into is Minnesota and Chicago, 10-2 versus 5-9-1. That is, ooh. All right, so we see the odds here. It is Minnesota by 178 is the money line. 5.5 is that total. So we pop over here. We want to look at the schedule. We want to look at, what have they been up to? We want to look at streaks, things like that. See if there's any back-to-backs because those things kind of matter. So Minnesota had, they won 2 in a row now. They had Saturday off. Now they're playing today. We want to see if there's any injuries, anybody hurts. Well, you are on IR from October 7th. No updates. Chicago, same story. What have you been up to? You're 5-9-1, so not the best. You've lost 2 in a row to Detroit and Dallas. Now you had Friday and Saturday off, 2 days of rest. Now you're facing Minnesota. Look at your injuries. And that's good because you have multiple days off. That gives you more chance for your day-to-day people to get better, which is always nice. So you out indefinitely and won't return currently. Okay. Now we come over here to a cool website called Lineup Experts where you can actually see where they confirm, expected, or project the goalies for each game. I've been using it all year. It seems pretty good. They have sources, obviously, reputable sources were confirmed. Reason to believe they'll start and projections based on what they think. So, and I've been using them all year. They're pretty awesome. So no affiliation at all with them. I just think it's a cool website. So, Minnesota, we have you and you 269, 302, 90.4, 89.7. You are just statistically better. So Minnesota has the better goalie, slightly statistically, not like massive, just slightly. So we'll pop over to the actual stats. Let's look at these. This is my sheet that I made from scratch. I'm working to get it to where you, the members, can actually have access to this for all the sports and be able to just, come through and click which teams you want versus whoever you want. Make your own matchups up, however. So it's all there. So soon, I'm working on it. It's kind of difficult, so but I'm working on it. Let's see. Offense, you can see there's a clear difference here. They're 3 points better a game. They're over a goal better a game. It doesn't matter who goes in the goal for them, they're going to be better. And then penalty wise, they're better too. So why would we not take Minnesota here? Everything lines up Minnesota money line. Now, yeah, Chicago could win, sure, but that's what we do here. We don't go based on what we think and thoughts and everything. We go based on what the stats, which direction the stats lean us in. They lean us Minnesota, we're taking Minnesota. So now we're going to go to props to see if anything stands out statistically. So we want statistical advantages here. That's what we go for. You have an advantage. This is betting. Everybody knows how it works. Help that pick a game. Wild. There you go. Got him. 100% 17. It's an average matchup. This is the ones you got to consider. So shots on goal, not the best odds, but they're below 200, which is my personal cutoff. You can do what you want, but that's me. And then we got Rossi points. I could see that. How many shots does Chicago even take? They're 23rd in shots on goal at 27.7 with a 9.16%. No, that's not good. I'm not gonna like this, am I? Well, maybe Bertuzzi. I think I can rock with that. I think I like that. But I think I like that too. I think I like these points. Because I already got Minnesota winning. I could take Rossi to get points, and I could take Chicago to get some shots. Okay, so let's say Rule C over 0.5 points. Simple. I like the simple ones. We got 2 great matchups. They look good. We'll rock with them. So we're going to go Bertuzzi over 1.5 shots on goal. Now I'll look through the rest in case you choose you don't like these two. Like I'll show you what else we could have. See, that's all the ones at 80%. Now if we want just the matchups, and maybe you want somebody with a great matchup who's been kind of slacking a little bit, like maybe his shots on goal, maybe he had a couple tough matchups in a row. There's things you got to consider here. Lots of things. But then again, there's not much to pick from because then it just gets, so we'll go with those two. We already got Minnesota money line, and we'll move on to that next game. Moving on, we got San Jose and New Jersey, 4-9-2 versus 10-5-2. That's a big difference, that's a gap. Look at all that red. Ew. Moving on. Okay. We got New Jersey is minus 340. That is ridiculous. That is so high. Even the minus 1.5 is minus 130. Oh, all right. Interesting. Let's see why. We got to find out why we're getting just numbers like that. So Weird. Let's see. What do we have? That's right. We're gonna look here first. I got 340 threw me off. Threw me off the game. All right. San Jose. You can see terrible then wins and losses. Okay, so you haven't done anything since in 2 days. Any injuries we need to know about? Let's see. Wallman is joining on the road trip. Okay, don't care. Then we got a couple IR updates. Nothing new. So Jersey has won 3 in a row against Edmonton, Montreal, and the Islanders, and then they are on a back-to-back. Okay. All right. What do we have? Some people argue back-to-backs don't matter much in hockey. I think they do because travel, just routine in general, it throws people off in so many aspects. So I think it matters. Maybe not like an NBA, obviously, but I mean, yeah, it matters some. It matters some. So, because it throws off your schedule, it throws off how you do things. You can't fix issues from the day before. If you're banged up from the day before, no time to heal. It's a lot of small things you got to think of. So, okay, so back to back. So that's not good. Injuries. Okay, we have some outs. We have IR. Okay, cool. Goalie situation. What do we have? We must have a miserable situation in the goal. 351, 89.3 versus 259, 90.4. Okay, you're 1% better than there. And yeah, you're one goal against better. Okay, but the rankings, hell, ranking wise, according to the website, Mackenzie's better. So why are you such a big favorite? What am I missing? I don't know. Let's come over here. They're 3 points better, which is just like the last game. It makes no sense. And then we have this. I'm not seeing. And now clearly New Jersey looks like they should be favored, but not by 340. I'm thinking like 200 tops, 200. Like, okay, yeah. Goalie situation clearly leans New Jersey. Offensive situation leans New Jersey, 1.2 goals. That makes sense. It's just exactly like the last game. But yet we're getting a 340. That makes, like, even the plus 1.5 is 115. I think I'm going to go with that. We're going to rock with the stats. The stats are saying, yeah, you should be favored, but not by that much. So with that being said, I probably should pass, but I'm going to take a bite. Sharks, pun intended. I'm going to take a bite with San Jose here at plus 1.5, just to feel something today. We're going to rock with the numbers. That sounds fun to me. Let's pop over here and see what we got. Because you have New Jersey they have an advantage. They're on a back-to-back, which I think is important somewhat. And then, yeah, Anywho, let's look at the numbers. Dougie over points is 31st. And see, I can even hedge my play by making sure I take New Jersey props. That way, Dougie, if New Jersey's getting points, that means I'm covering at least there. I can at least maybe San Jose can keep it close. I just need them to not lose by 2 or more. And that is the only prop that's even. Is that the only prop that's good? I have 2 total props that are good. It's going to be Cody blocks for San Jose or Dougie to get shots, or points, I mean. So let's open both of them and see which one looks good. Because right now, I don't know. This is Dougie points. He's 3 in the last game. Is pretty damn good. Let's look at your blocks. 53% versus 50. They're both 53%. Damn. In the last 10, you're 80%. So we just gotta narrow it down to look better. Last 10's a nice little range. I can live without seeing the whole season so far. I mean, that is 17 games, so he's been pretty good recently. So I'll take Dougie to get a point. We'll take Mr. Hamilton. Hamilton over 0.5, and it helps me hedge my San Jose plus 1.5. It's a weird one, I know, but we're taking it. Now, do I want Cody on the blocks? Last 10's only 60. I'm not 6 and 5. That's a lot of blocks. He's all over the place. I'll pass on that one. All right, we'll take plus and we'll take Hamilton next. All right, last game, Columbus and Anaheim. 3 games is a short schedule, so here we go. Looks like we got Anaheim as a slight favorite on the money line with a total of 6.5. Okay, let's pop here and look at some schedules. Break it down a little bit. Columbus schedule it is. They are 5-6-2. They have lost 4 in a row. They were 5-2-2. So based -4, obviously. They are on back-to-back as well. They played the Kings yesterday. Now given this not much of a road trip at all, but still, I mean, come on. It's still travel and still not your own bed. So a lot of things can matter. So injuries, let's see what we got. Okay, Octobers. Yeah, we don't care about those. Let's see. Anaheim, when did you last play? You played Friday, you had a day off. You're on a 4-game losing streak as well. Let's see. Let's look at your injuries. Anybody hurt? Got to take that look. Now we got a couple day-to-days. Okay. So they don't have major injuries. There's a couple banged up. Goalies. Let's see what we got. It looks like, hello. What? John Gibson. Okay, we got to investigate John Gibson here. We got to figure out what's going on here. So let's go to Anaheim's team. We got to find out, are you making your season debut? What are we doing here? Roster. We're going to the goals. John Gibson. We're going to open them up. We're going to take a look at their stats to see what we can find out. We need to see last year's stats. We ain't got no this year's stats. So 2023, 24, recent games. Last game was 412. Okay. Stat split game log. Let's look what you've been up to. Goals allowed 6. Damn. 6, 4, 4, 6, 6. What? Oh my god, you are not good. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Splits. Let's look at splits real quick. I mean, damn. I mean, yeah, your goal out is 354 last year. Or last, yeah, so, or last season, I should say. Let's look at your goals against. You were so good before, but yeah, 354, 399, 3. Yeah, bro, you would know. And you're going up against dead. Okay, you're a 401 yourself. Okay, what's the over under? 6.5. I mean, I know Anaheim has the worst offense, but come on, with 2 goalies with a combined over almost 8 goals against, I gotta go over. I just gotta take the over. It's just 6.5. So it just feels, I gotta do it. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna take that. Let's go to props, see if anything stands out. Ooh, hello. We have 2 beautiful matchups on shots on goal from Dimitri and Sean. And then we also have Mason to get points. We're going to open them all up. See if anything looks good. Because nothing's in the 2s. We got 3 great matchups with recent success. I love it. Well, I mean, that is recent, but ew. That is ugly. I don't like that. Go away. No. No, you've only played 4 games. But you have literally 1, 2, 2, 2 in your 4 games all year, and this plus EV, it should be 172 a core and outlier, but we're getting it at 137. But that's Prize Picks, right? 138 FanDuel. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at Monahan. Yeah, Monahan feels safe. You know what? I'm not even going to take this dude. I'm just going to take Monahan to do what he do best, which is shoot puck. So Monahan over 2.5 shots on goal. Yeah, we'll just take that plus the over. I mean, points might be a play, but we got 2 plays. That's good. That's 7 plays over 3 games. Do we really need that many plays today? I don't think we do. So let's just go back to the schedule. We were here. We had 3 games. It's a short video. I appreciate you watching. Drop a like and subscribe. Become a member if you just want to see the plays typed out for you. You just got to follow the link in the top pin description. Join the Patreon. That's all you gotta do. It's simple. If not, I appreciate you being here regardless. So, but let me know in the comments what you're playing, and we will see you tomorrow for some Monday 6-game slate NHL. Peace.